Hey guys, how you doing today? My name is Brendan Reviews, and welcome to 31 Days of Horror Season 2, Episode 13. It is Aliens. Let's get to it. So, with the success of 1984's Terminator, directed by James Cameron, everyone wanted him for any movie possible. Well, guess what he decided to do? He decided to make a sequel to 1979's classic horror movie sci-fi masterpiece, being Ridley Scott's Alien. So he made a sequel to it, and nobody could have ever expected this movie to live up to the first one, but by God, it sure fucking did. So, let's talk about it. Years, decades after the first movie took place, Ridley is found in her escape pod where she has been asleep for about 6 decades. She finds out that her daughter back at home has actually died from old age, and she's just left going, I don't know what the hell to do. She is obviously paranoid about the alien that she suffered an attack from, which to her might as well have been yesterday. And well, as it turns out, the planet that she was at, there is a now established colony there, and she gets furious. She knows for a fact that those colonists do not know what's going on there, and all of a sudden they lose all communication with the colony. You guys can already figure out what's going on. They send in a group of soldiers underneath Ripley's supervision to go in there and take on these aliens, right? And well, that's the thing. At first, they're thinking it's maybe just 1, 2, whatever. They think that they can get in there and take on these assholes, only for them just to discover there's hundreds of them. And they get trapped on this planet and have no way of getting out. And the movie builds and builds and builds and builds until an explosive climax with the Queen alien. And this is how you make a sequel. So, acting's good, action's really good in this movie. The horror is still there despite how action-packed it is. The music is good. James Cameron's direction is phenomenal. He is on par with Ridley Scott as being one of the best sci-fi directors, if not one of the best directors of all time. And this movie is so unprecedented because it expands on the original. You think the effects in the original are fantastic and can't be better. In this movie, they perfect it. They give hundreds of xenomorphs for our characters to just shoot at, destroy, kill. You see them moving fast. And then when you meet the Queen alien, which is this huge puppet that must have weighed like a ton. It's being operated by 4 people inside of the head, 2 cranes to move the legs around as it's actually fighting this robotic figure that Sigourney Weaver was actually in. What in God's name? This is a total way how to build on your previous movie. This movie is so good that to this day, people debate on which one's better, the first one or this one. And in my opinion, I think Aliens is the better movie because it takes everything that the first movie did right and adds to it. It adds the action into it. It adds more of the mythology to it. It adds a Queen alien to it and just sends it out of the park. If the first movie was a home run, to me, this is out of the park. This is all the way out of the park. 1,000 yards that way, you're never going to retrieve that ball again. It is such a good movie, and it's so unprecedentedly good that, honestly, it will never be matched. I never think that there will be an Alien sequel as good as this one. It's an obvious 10 out of 10 again. So, Aliens gets a 10 out of 10. And, I cannot recommend this movie enough. It is so much better than people might even think. People just think aliens, oh, it's so stupid. It's just guys shooting aliens, and it's gooey and disgusting. And I'm sitting here going, there's so much more to it. There's a girl that needs to be rescued. There's this plot about trying to take one of the aliens back to Earth so that way they can weaponize them and unleash one of the facehuggers inside of hostile nations and kill off an entire nation like that. And I'm this didn't need to be in the movie, but it is there, and it is awesome. It is handled so well, and it is just too good for words to describe. So, guys, go ahead and watch Aliens from 1986, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the fuck time you guys are watching this, and I will see you all